What is up, guys? Today we're showing you the YouTubers that I watched to get me started with barbering. So if you guys are new to the channel, I started barbering when I was 17 and I opened my own shop at 20. So in just short span of about 3 years, I got to open my own shop. So these YouTubers set me up for the good, set me up for success, and let's get started. I'm gonna keep it minimal as I didn't watch too many barbers, but few things to keep in mind before we start is always learn from the guys that you want to replicate their results from. Let's say someone's a celebrity barber. If you want to do exactly that, you want to be a celebrity barber as well, you follow them. If someone has a barbershop and that's just what you want to do as well, open up a barbershop, that's who you learn from. So let's get started, guys. Alright, guys. First one is obviously the GOAT, my biggest inspiration out there, Chris Bosio. Alright, so this is Chris Bosio. He was literally the guy that taught me how to cut hair. We have to go back to his 2016 videos. This guy does daily videos, so it's gonna be tough going back to his old videos. I started barbering in 2016 and he was already a YouTuber. So he's been grinding for years and he still does daily videos. I still keep up with his content, but guys, so his story is he started barbering out of college. He was playing basketball in college, but you know, he needed some extra money, so he was cutting some of his teammates, some of his people at the dorm, and I saw myself through him because I was playing basketball as well. And you know, he opened up his barbershop around 3 years into his barbering as well, so about the same as me. So 2 years later he opened up like 3 more locations. Now he has 7. Oh no, he closed down 2, so he's at 5 now. But yeah, literally I just copied his footsteps. He shows every little thing he does, copy him. So he does that method where he does a 0 line first and then lever open, and then I'm pretty sure it's the 2. I'm pretty sure that's a 2 up there, and then 1.5 or 1. So pretty much the beginner's method. That's really good as if you're a beginner. So if you're watching this and you know that's what I would, if you're watching this and you're a beginner, and that's the method I would focus with. 0 line, lever open, 1, and then 1.5, and then 2. Don't try to skip guards yet. And yeah, and then yeah, the biggest thing I learned from him was thing I learned from him was probably, you know, opening a shop is definitely possible. A few years of barbering experience, he did it. So, you know, I was like, I can probably do that too. And I did. And then, yeah, pretty much how to do your standard fade. I learned a lot of the techniques from him. Okay, let's move on. Second YouTuber is obviously 360 Jeezy. I like how he does his method where he fades up and then down at the same time. 360 Jeezy. So yeah, he does the 0 line first, you know, pretty typical, and then lever open with the masters, and then I'm pretty sure that's a 1 open with the masters. So pretty basic method, almost the same as Bosio, but he creates the line and then fades down. So yeah, you kind of just have to try different methods and see which one you like. And yeah, 360 Jeezy is definitely someone that taught me in the beginning. Most of these guys were just crazy at fading, but I never really learned much from the sectioning. Bosio does talk about perimeter finish on his videos, but the main guy I learned from was Joe Kamakam. See, Chris Bosio even reacted to him here. I started learning from him as probably not too long ago, because he didn't start making videos until last year. But the way he cuts the top is pretty much the way I cut it. So yeah, the sectioning and all that I learned from Joe. Another guy that I was watching when I was a beginner was E. Jones. I don't know if you guys watch him at all. This guy blew up, but he was a consistent barber. Most of his fades are pretty similar. Most of them have no hooks like these. Pretty much they're all high fades to me. But his method's super simple, super easy. That's why I liked watching him. So yeah. So yeah, always that 0 line first. And they use pretty much a lot of guards. And then yeah, usually now I only use the guard 1.5 as my longest guard. I learned a lot about clip over comb working at a shop with Jules. Taking care of Jules clients really helped me with that clip over comb, because a lot of them cared about the shape. That's how I learned that. So yeah, not a lot of these barbers do clip over comb with their like longer lengths. Now these are some YouTubers that I would recommend if you're trying to learn from YouTube right now. Obviously my boy Regan Tran, Steph Blurry, so his videos are super helpful. Some of them blew up, as you can see. The way he texturizes is, you know, pretty advanced technique. he really understands how the hairs lay, and he knows when to cut it short, when to cut it long, or when to leave it long. But yeah, definitely recommend Regan Tran. And then his fading skills just, pretty much flawless as well. If you guys want to learn, scissor skills, he teaches that as well. Another barber that's pretty much another favorite barber that I have is my boy Creative on Instagram, or also known as Creatine. I don't even know his real name. He's underrated, but he's got a good method for his haircuts. So just typical method, one guard. But yeah, his method, I might see him on Instagram all the time doing, 30-minute haircuts. He does a lot of freehanding. Make sure you follow him on Instagram as well. Instagram at create.ative. But yeah, he has a consistent method that, works that is pretty efficient, and he takes care of a lot of clients. Obviously, guys, I do have... If we're talking efficient methods, obviously, guys, I have my videos. I have 11 episodes of haircut tutorials that you could watch as well. I'm going to be uploading more as we go. But yeah, those are the YouTubers that I learned from. Not too many of them. Most of them I follow on Instagram as well, just to keep up with what they're doing. They post a lot on their stories, and I learn and keep up with what they do to try to replicate on my own. But that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys tomorrow.